What's up, Lakers Nation? This is Lakers Fan News, and today I'm bringing you an exclusive analysis, the kind only someone truly immersed in the behind-the-scenes of this franchise can give you, with real insight, solid information, and the passion that beats with every purple and gold play. The name of the moment: Robert Williams. Yes, the former Celtics big man, currently with the Portland Trail Blazers, could be the next to wear the Lakers jersey, and the signs are getting clearer by the day. But before we dive into this scenario, do us a solid, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on notifications. Here, we deliver information with responsibility, tactical analysis, and the emotion of someone who lives each second with their heart in the stands and their eyes on the locker room. Let's get right to it. According to Bovada, one of the most respected sportsbooks in the U.S., the Lakers are the frontrunners to sign Robert Williams. This isn't a baseless rumor. It's a strong indicator that things are moving behind the scenes. And let's be honest, the timing couldn't be better. Williams is 27 years old and under contract with Portland through the 2025-26 season for $13.3 million. But the situation has shifted. The Blazers just selected Hanson Young, a center, with the 16th pick in the 2025 draft. That makes 5 centers on their roster: Young, Donovan Clingan, Dupreath Ayton, who's already been waived, and Williams. That's an overload, and something's got to give. Ayton's release was the first big sign. Portland is clearing out the paint. And if Williams is the next to be waived, the Lakers will act quickly, just like they did with Ayton. Right now, the only backup big is Jackson Hayes. And with all due respect to Hayes, if the goal is to contend, this rotation needs more depth. Robert Williams fits like a glove: athletic, explosive, high defensive IQ, and a strong rim presence. Even in limited minutes, he makes an immediate impact, and that's exactly what the Lakers' second unit needs. He could be a luxury backup to Ayton and, depending on a matchup, even close games. But let's be cautious. Nothing is official yet. Williams hasn't been waived, and Portland might look to trade him. In that case, the Lakers could enter the race with assets like expiring contracts, Kleber, Gabe Vincent, or even a young talent like Dalton Connect. The big question: is it worth sacrificing a rising prospect for a center with a serious injury history? Here's the sensitive point: Robert Williams has missed 158 of his last 184 games. That's right. He's barely seen the court since arriving in Portland. Any team signing him will need a meticulous medical plan and strict minutes management. This isn't a 35-minute-per-night guy. He's a situational, high-intensity piece. That said, when healthy, Williams is gold. In just 20 minutes per game, he averages 7.2 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 1.7 blocks. He doesn't need the ball to be impactful. And that's perfect next to a dominant offensive center like Ayton. He brings playoff experience, has played in the NBA Finals, and is highly respected in the locker room. In Boston, he was loved by everyone. And when it comes to team chemistry, that matters, especially around vets like LeBron, Smart, and Ayton. We're building a solid, experienced defensive core. Williams strengthens that vision. Let's not forget, this offseason has already been promising for the Lakers. We added Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, and Ayton, a trio that brings grit, leadership, and tactical balance. Williams would be the icing on the cake. But of course, there's competition. Rumors say the Boston Celtics could pursue a reunion if Williams becomes a free agent. Still, for now, all signs point to the Lakers as the most likely landing spot. Strategically, this move makes a lot of sense. With Smart anchoring the perimeter, Williams could be the paint protector. A defensive backbone few teams could match. The Lakers will be building a clear identity, something we sorely lacked in key moments last season. Picture it: Ayton starting, Williams off the bench. The rotation gains consistency, energy, and security, especially in the second unit, where we struggled during the playoffs. And despite his injury history, Williams is still just 27. If managed right, he could contribute for several seasons. Let's talk finances. His $13.3 million contract is expiring. So even if it doesn't work out, the Lakers gain market flexibility. If it does, you've got a tactical and economical gem. Keep your eyes on these 3 things in the coming days. Williams' status in Portland: a waiver would shift everything. Competition from other teams, Boston, and even the Clippers could make a move. Williams' personal preference: he said he wants a team with a strong defensive identity. The Lakers check that box. Meanwhile, the coaching staff is testing players in the Summer League. Hayes, LaRavia, connect. But we all know one more big is needed, someone experienced with immediate impact. And Williams fits that bill. In my opinion, this would be one of the smartest signings of the offseason. Not flashy, but strategic. And it's these silent moves that change the outcome of the playoffs. Now I want to hear from you, Lakers fans. Backhand index pointing right. Is it worth betting on Robert Williams, despite his injury history? Backhand index pointing right, or should the Lakers stick to the current roster and seek reinforcements elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk like we always do, with respect, passion, and real basketball vision. If you enjoy this kind of content, straight to the point, strategic, and from someone who lives this franchise from the inside, then subscribe to Lakers Fan News, hit that notification bell, and share this video with fellow fans who bleed purple and gold. Here's the truth. This potential Robert Williams signing reveals more about the Lakers' current project than it seems. We're not chasing big names for headlines. We're chasing tactical identity, cohesion, and basketball IQ. With Smart, we took the first step. With Williams, we could build a defense that supports LeBron and elevates Ayton. And that's the kind of rotation that wins games in May. That lifts trophies in June. And when we talk about raising the standard, we can't ignore what Robert Williams brings when healthy. Mobility, rim protection, and a physical presence that intimidates. He's not a flashy scorer, but he's defensive elite. And that's exactly the kind of identity the Lakers are building. The front office has made their intentions clear. They're building a team with defensive resilience, versatility, and collective focus. The Marcus Smart signing proved that. He's the locker room enforcer, the motivator, the tone setter. If you pair that with Williams' tactical discipline, you're looking at a very real team identity. Let's talk fit, because fit is everything in modern basketball. Williams won't demand the ball. He understands spacing, sets solid screens, and cuts hard to the rim. He's a complementary player, not one who competes for touches. Imagine him catching lobs from LeBron, running pick and rolls, or backing up Ayton with intensity. That's fluidity. That's a system. Yes, injury is a scary word, but the Lakers have one of the best medical staffs in the league. If they manage him properly, minutes, recovery, daily monitoring, Williams could outperform expectations. Let's think long-term. If the Lakers land Robert Williams through a waiver, the cost-benefit ratio is insane. A finals experience center, expiring deal, and high upside. If he performs, you can even extend him for less than his market value. If not, he's a trade asset or simply off the books. This gives the Lakers leverage at the trade deadline, too. Pelinka would have flexibility to pivot if needed. This is big-picture thinking, with feet firmly on the ground. So what does this say about where we are? It says the Lakers have learned from last season. We lacked consistency. We lacked defense when it mattered. Now we're building a team that plays 48 minutes of intensity, from first starter to last man on a bench. With Smart, LeBron, and Ayton as pillars, Williams would be the soldier that fortifies the army. Not a savior, a key piece of a bigger machine. And this Lakers nation is the kind of construction that brings long-term results. Not desperation. Conviction. Vision. The expectation now turns to the next few days. Portland should make a decision on Williams soon, and the Lakers are ready to strike. What impresses me most is how mature the front office is in handling this market. They're not chasing names, they're building a team. So now I ask you, would you rather have a team of stars with no chemistry, or a hungry, united group built to win? That's the real reflection behind this potential move. And let me say this, not as an analyst, but as a passionate fan. I want Robert Williams on the Lakers, even with the injuries, even with the risk, even if he only plays 55 to 60 games. Why? Because we need guys who defend with their soul, guys who do the dirty work, guys who contest shots like it's the finals, who celebrate blocks like buzzer beaters. That's Williams at his best. Presence, impact, respect. You know how we've struggled with defense late in games. How many leads have vanished? How many second-chance points have killed our runs? The modern game isn't just about scoring, it's about disrupting. And Williams is one of the best disruptors in the league. Yes, he gets hurt. Yes, he might sit some games. But used smartly, he can change the tempo of a playoff series. His presence, with Smart on the perimeter and LeBron orchestrating, That's championship DNA. The Lakers are building something serious. Smart, Ayton, Ravia. They all point to stability and grit. Williams is the logical next step. I can already see it. Staples Center erupting, LeBron commanding, Smart hyping the squad, and in the back, Robert Williams blocking a shot that shakes the arena. That's what we need. That's what wins in April, May, and June. So yes, I'll take the risk. Because the potential reward isn't just technical, it's emotional. And for the Lakers, that has always mattered. Now, your turn. Do you believe Williams is the right piece at the right time? Or should we look elsewhere? And if a trade is needed, who would you give up? Let's talk right here where your voice matters. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time, Purple and Gold family. Hit that button, turn the bell, and drop a like. You'll get real info, top-notch analysis, and the unbreakable love for this team we all share. This is Lakers Fan News, and we're in this together till the end.